Good Monday morning trading fam. Today's the first day we're going to actually trade live and separate the trading from the training. Something we're going to try out here. Already today, if you watch that pre-market game plan, guys, said I was looking for the upside potential today. I took one contract this morning. You guys can see where I got in that trade this morning. All right. Took one contract just kind of out of the blue there just to get into the trade. We already had a nice push up. I woke up, came, turned everything on. By the time I got everything on, we were here. So I just jumped in knowing that we were going to make some money today. In the pre-market prep, I called out the London Open, 3 a.m. We had that nice bullish momentum, but then we retraced back into where? Right back into this area. I added two more contracts in that area on that bar, right? I did not use a stop loss, which I do not recommend anybody at any time do until you're a professional trader and you feel comfortable trading all on your own. Okay? I took these two contracts right here. I sold one here and I sold one here. Right? I don't like keeping them on too long, but I really wanted to just have one contract run throughout the day. However, I did end up closing that out, all right, just for the purposes of the live, and I'll show you where I closed that out. I closed that out right here. You can see the little orange bar, the little orange bar, the little orange bar. Orange is selling, blue is buying, okay? Now, let's go ahead and take a look, and I haven't taught this in our training group yet, but we'll touch on it, okay? We're starting small, guys. So one of the things I love about Tradovate that I haven't brought to your attention yet is, well, not your position. Nope. Not that. But let's go ahead and look at our Performance Center, okay? The Performance Center is beautiful. I love it. All right? So right now, this tells you everything that you did for the day, okay? Everything that, all your trades that you took today. As you can clearly see, we only took 3 trades. Number of winning trades, 3. Max drawdown, $2.34. That's all it came down away from us in our favor. I mean, against us, okay? Now, I'm just going to throw this in there as a little bit of a whatever. On funded accounts, the max drawdown is what they're talking about, all right? So many people failed their funded accounts and their challenges, and why they would even try that without knowing how to trade is beyond me, okay? You could take the same rules that the funded accounts require, gather that information, and open up your own brokerage account and start trading on the practice account. And once you can pass the challenge, once you can pass the requirements that they're asking for, well, then that's your time to jump back in and get funded, right? Not that hard, but people like wasting their money. I don't know what the deal is with it. So this Performance Center, I absolutely love it, okay? It tells you the largest winning trade, the average winning trade. Tells you the average trade time, winning trade time. All right. So again, I'm doing this to compare apples to oranges with regular options in the options world, right? What did I just do? All right. So one contract on this, on the futures, you don't have all the Greeks. You don't have delta, theta, implied implied volatility, and all the rest that comes with it, okay? So when you're looking to compare this to options, okay, you don't have the dollar per move, you don't have how much you're going to lose per dollar move. You don't have to worry about that. So when the market trades completely sideways, guys, you're not losing money. Now, I'm not teaching you how to stay in trades going completely sideways, right? We're looking for specific areas and specific zones to take our trades. If you want to learn how to trade, join us. Link will be in the description of this. Join our live trading. We have a 30-day boot camp coming up, guys. We're teaching new traders and existing traders, losing traders, all traders. All right? What we teach here can be traded on any equities market, any forex market, the crypto market. It does not matter. All right, it can be traded on any time frame as well. We're not teaching you all the garbage. We're teaching you what you need to become successfully consistent, profitable traders. All right? If that sounds something like you might like, we got a $500 small account that we're going to be starting here to show you guys where you can take just $500 with no PDT rule. All right, guys, so let's jump right in here. Don't want to talk too much on this one. This is specifically dedicated for live trading, and we'll jump back and forth between the two on the NQ and the MNQ. We are strictly going to trade the MNQ in our trading group with all new beginner traders, okay? You can make $2 per dollar move, but as you can see here, 3 contracts can easily add up quickly. All right? Now, if that was in the NQ, you would times that by 20. All right? So we'd have $3,270.50 on those same 3 contracts. All right, guys? So there's huge upside potential in these markets. In the futures markets, the NASDAQ is comprised of our 100 favorite stocks, right? Nestle, Meta, Nvidia, Google, Amazon, Tesla, and so on and so forth, right? But you also have a whole smorgasbord of futures that you can trade, including gold, oil. You can trade Bitcoin. You can trade micros, Bitcoins in here, crypto. The sky's the limit, but this is what we're training on. This is what we're teaching on. So if that sounds like something that might interest you guys, go ahead and hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, turn on the notifications, join us on Discord. The link will be in the description. All right? So right now, I'm going to turn on my parameters, turn it on. We're going to take our ticks and turn it to dollar amount, the dollar value. Let's just scalp $20 trades. And since I'm just going to be scalping, we're just going to move these around. We'll go 25 to 50. All right? And typically when you enter a trade, you want there to be another bar to the left of it. And we got stopped out on that one. You want another bar to be to the left of that trade. Okay? So you have an area for your stop loss. Now notice how that would have got filled had it not took us out. But we put another buy order in. Let's see if we can't get it filled back in this area. If we can get a fill on that, that'll be great. Now what I'm not doing here is, right now we're actually in what we call the no trade zone. Alright, we're trading in the no trade zone, which is a no-no, but I want to have trades in these live videos and I don't want to speculate on all of that other information. Alright, so this is primarily just set for live trading and live trading only. Alright, so we just got filled on that one. Notice how quick these bars can form and move. Always keep that in the back of your mind, right? The NQ, you're making or losing a much larger dollar amount than you are on the MNQ, which is why I won't teach people how to trade. We don't want to trade the NQ until they know what they're doing, they know what they're looking for. All right? So I just kind of jumped in here and started taking some trades. Again, we are in the no trade zone. If you want to learn about that, join us. Again, the link will be in the description. All right, so now we're down $10. But why don't you chase trades? Again, all that information will be in the live training. Feel free to join us at any time. Right now, I just kind of want to scalp the market, so we're actually trading live, just like we said. All right, we don't have any of our indicators on here like we do on here, right? But right now we're coming right back down to that support. We had this nice wedge pattern form or triangle pattern. We would have never bought that breakout bar for several reasons. Again, those reasons will be in, but if I draw this line, my traders will know exactly why we wouldn't have bought that bar. All right? If you want to know what my traders know, join us. So let's get back to trading. Let's see if we can't set up a little bit of information on here. For your purposes, right. See if we can get filled right there. Come on, come down, fill us. Didn't get filled, but we don't chase. We never chase anything. Right? There's plenty of opportunity. There's plenty of bars every day. We don't chase bars. Right? When you chase, that's how you become a losing trader. We're going to wait for that to come back to us. That would have been a great trade, though. That would have been a few $100 right there. But we missed it, and again, that's not how you become a consistently profitable trader. Let's sell one right here to the downside. There, we got filled on that one. And it closed it out for the $25 profit. And again, we're still going to look to go to the upside. But I'm going to bring this down now just to that candle. All right, and this is all the kind of stuff that we teach you and you'll learn. All right, you might have said, why did you short on that big bar? Because we know what we're doing. We know what we're looking for. Right, I just kind of jumped in that trade blindly while I was talking the first one. But just watch how it plays out. We're going to spend another 20 minutes just taking a few live trades. And the reason I'm going to use the NQ for the live trades, because we only do have 30 minutes, and typically you get a lot of this noise. So if I want to show you guys results, I'm going to have to trade this over the NQ at this point of the day, okay, between 8 and 8:30. All right, now if the market wasn't ranging already and we had a nice clear direction, then sure, we could trade the MNQ. All right, the MNQ moves identical to this, it just pays less, guys. That's the only difference, but that's where I want my traders to start. Again, this is slowly, not slowly, solely for trading purposes only. All right, you really want that volume to come on in to the markets. Again, this is day one for me, day one for you, with just that live 30-minute live trading. Because when we're training, you know, I'm focused too much on the teaching aspect of it. And here, even though I'm talking, I'm not talking about teaching. I'm just speaking in general. So I can focus more on the trades in front of me while I'm talking. So come on, come down there and fill us. And I'm going to move my take profit. Notice the length of the bars, right? We're just going to look to scalp this back to the upside. Okay? I don't have anywhere where I can put my stop loss. I'm going to move it underneath the bar to the left. Again, we're only looking for that quick scalp. All right, guys? We're not looking to make massive amounts of money here. We're looking for quick moves in and out. Get in and out. Get on to the next trade. Now pay attention, you know, even in these little bitty moves, pay attention to the amount you could actually potentially lose, right? On one contract. Again, I'm not teaching my strategy here, I'm just trading. You know, we would never be getting in a trade like this with our strategies and what we teach. All right, I'll start doing that later on. Again, today's day one of this live kind of trading deal. So we're not using stop losses. We're using the stop loss, but we're not entering like we should. Whereas when you get in, you want a bar next to you, right? So I don't know if news just came out or not. What time is it? It's 8:13. I don't think we have any news, but we're gonna go ahead and buy this pullback here, and we'll look for a bigger reward on that one. So this is what the market consists of, guys, right? Every trade you take is not going to be a winner, right? And right now we're pretty much just trading every single bar. And here is the bottom of our range. So we should be looking for a move back to the upside. Again, if there was news that came out, I didn't see it, but on the economic calendar, we really don't have anything on store. But what we do have, guys, we're in the beginning of earnings seasons again, all right? So we're going to have earnings coming out now, starting this week. So that's going to be the market movers for this this period of October, right? We get earnings 4 times a year. Hang on, I'm answering somebody on the phone. And we just got filled. So now we took, what, 4 trades? Right? Not very good, but we're up $30. You know, this is why we have that no trade zone, right? And again, I don't want to talk about that here. I just wanted to basically get in here and take a few trades with you guys. But that's why you have those no trade zones, right? Because anything can happen. Like the bars could be super huge, right? You got that congestion. So that's why in our group, we have these no trade zones. All right? Again, I'm just taking some quick trades. Day 1 of going live trading. And that's... Give me a... All right. So now we broke this down to the downside. That was the first actual break we had of that trend line, right? And that's why we got that decent sell bar. So with that being said, now our next trade is going to be to the short side. So let's see if we can't get filled in that area. We're going to put our stop loss right above the candle to the left of it. I'm actually going to inch that up a little higher because it may want to come back and hit that 20 period moving average, which is trading sideways right now. That's another indicator of not to take a trade right now. Right? When you have a sideways movement like that, you really don't want to be trading. You don't have any clear direction, but I can already see that we're in that range. All right, but we just broke the overall uptrend. And again, I still think we're going to see a pretty decent move to the upside today. And now we're retesting that. And are we going to come back down? That's what we're looking for, right? We're looking for that first leg, the pullback, and then the second leg. And where would we be looking to go? Right? Where do we want to go? Oh, I don't have anything marked off on here. So let's zoom out and look. So this is probably going to be our first area, right where it stopped. We're going to have that little bit of congestion. But overall, where's the big picture, right? This is where I would say we're going to want to come back, get a nice decent pullback into this area right here. All right. So that's the area that we're looking to come back and call mom and dad and say hello. Right? The market doesn't just like to move aimlessly. It has an objective. It wants to go places. It wants to see dollar amounts. Okay? So just remember that. Always keep that in the back of your mind. All right? That's what the market does. It likes to go from point A to point B, point C, point D. It has a clear direction in where it wants to go. All right? So we got about 12 more minutes of the live trading. And we're just going to sit here and wait. And this is where trading becomes boring, right? Trading is very, very boring, especially when you're a professional trader, right? Because typically we're not going to take trades like this, but I like scalping. Again, these first few trades right here, normally we would have never ever taken because we were in the no trade zone. But for the sake of the 30-minute live video of trading, I wanted to get in and out of a few trades with you guys, especially on day one. But typically, you might wait 30 minutes, an hour, 45 minutes for a trade to take place. So right now we're seeing tweezer bottoms, right? If this candle closes with tweezer bottoms, is it going to want to come back up here and now just hang out, right? So these are all things you want to consider when you in our trading group. And we may go ahead and manually close it out, but with what's forming right here, I'm definitely not, unless this bar just massively runs up to that stop loss, I'm not going to let it hit my stop loss. And it might do that, but yeah, we just jumped with a big candle there. I'm going to give it a few seconds here. Come on. No, it's going to almost took us out. And that's what you want to do. When you know it's not going to go in your favor, guys, right? When you know it's not going to go in your favor, get out of the position, right? Don't let it go all the way to your stop loss. Why would you let it run all the way to your stop loss, right? So that was a little fake out there. But again, we're in this trading range. All right? So we're in that trading range. We got 10 more minutes. So we'll take a few more trades. Right now we're down $70, right? 70 bucks down the drain. And that's all right though. This is day one of the live trading. I'm going to buy one right there. I'm going to move my stop just to the bottom of that candle. And let's see if we get filled. I'll actually buy another one. We'll buy two. And move my stop to the low of that candle. There we go. If we get filled. If we don't get filled, we don't get filled. Alright, but making your money back from your losses is relatively easy, guys. When you know what you're doing. Again, we shouldn't have traded in this area. We just jumped kind of right in. No worries about that, but we're not going to go chasing that, right? We're still in the overall range, all right? I don't care if this bar comes all... If it comes up to here, we're going to short it back down, all right? I'm actually going to put an order to short it right there. And I'm still not going to cancel these two buy orders out. Because now that it reversed on us right here, now we're looking for this, right? Come back down to this trend line. That was a false breakout on the trend line. So now we're looking for it to come right back down to us. Oh, and it looks like we got filled there. So let's go ahead and sell that. Oh, got filled again. And again, my parameters are set too tight. So let me go in here and open them up more. I'm going to do 100 and 100. And then we'll sell that there. Put this just above the high. Get rid of that. All right, because what are we looking for? We're looking for this pullback, right? We're looking for that pullback and the retest. Same thing that we saw here, but it didn't work. So we're looking for that pullback Still have our buy orders down here, which I'm going to move up just a tiny bit. Seven minutes, 6 minutes remaining. And now we're just gonna wait. I'm actually going to add some sell orders up here because we have such big bars leading up to this area. See if we'll get that one filled or not. Big bars leading up to resistance never work. Oh, look at that. Look how quick that turned around, guys. And it didn't fill that one order. We just have a lot of open orders right here right now. But notice where we're at, right? We're looking for that move back down into this area. So I'm not going to just go ahead and close it out right here. But I am going to close out these buy orders because we're not going to have time to watch it. We only got 3 minutes left. Alright, but like I said, big bars leading up to a resistance area never work. Alright guys, so keep that in the back of your mind if you want to learn our strategies, what we're teaching. Join us. Again, we'll be live here in a few more minutes, which is why I got to get going here. This is day one of the live trading. We're going to go ahead and close it out right there. So 165 bucks. But just because you made that 165 bucks, let's go ahead and look at the Performance Center. All right? Not good on the Performance Center. We got a 71.3% win rate. All right? But let's look at our largest losing trade. $105. Largest winning trade, $170. All right? Those first couple of trades, we just jumped in there, but there's a reason. That's why you don't trade in that no trade zone. Okay? This is day one for me, so I'm a little excited about it too. All right, so tomorrow, join us again, 8 to 8:30, and we will go live trading again tomorrow. If you want to know how we trade again, we're getting ready to go live trading. Join us. I'll see you there. Have a great one.